I have not progressed the storyline worth the damn. And somehow I think I'm what, level 20, level 20, level 21, something like level 21. There we go. And 3 days, 7 hours into it, which is what, 79 hours? So we're going to break 80 hours today playing this game. And again, storyline hardly progressed. Why? Because I've been more focused on trying to set up my outpost to distribute resources between them, sharing them and stuff. And it's time consuming because you have to collect resources to build up the outposts, make sure they're all set up correctly, and they have to fly around to each one and make sure everything's working correctly. And it's hard to tell because it's not instantaneous type stuff. It takes time, so you have to sit there and wait sometimes, or sometimes you get distracted to explore and all this other fun stuff, which has worked out for me in the end too. Anyway, happy Tuesday. So, the Adoring Fan, he is our current person following us around. We're sitting in our HQ, or home base. What planet are we on? Neo or something like that? Get my screen up so I can get my info up. I have a spreadsheet. Well, it's not really a spreadsheet. Yeah, it is a spreadsheet technically, but it's just basically shows me where all my outposts are and what resources they currently have and who they're connected to and all this other fun stuff. But anyway, this is our current little outpost. There's one of our little robots walking around helping stuff. This is our living area, I guess, with our whopping 2 bunk beds. That's the one habitat there. Oh, that's our entrance area. This is our desk area for our workers, or colonists, whatever you want to call them. Not a lot to do here. Basically just a sit down talk type deal. But this is the actual working area. So we have all our workstations that we need, or that we can currently build. I think these are all of them. So the industrial workbench, the research lab, pharmaceutical lab, cooking station, the weapon workbench, and the spacesuit workbench. So basically use these for different things. The industrials for making little pieces and parts you need for various reasons. This is where you do big time research type stuff. Pharmaceutical lab for making your drugs and medications. A cooking station for making food, which I don't really do. I actually don't really do either one of those too much. Weapon workbench for modifying weapons, and spacesuit for modifying your spacesuit and your little jetpack thing. And this is our navigation console, so we just have to press on this so we can go anywhere we want at this rate. Anywhere we... Yeah, it's the easier way. Instead of having hit M on the keyboard, just click on that. And we got a couple of these things. Self-service bounty clearance, so when we get in trouble, we can just come here and clear our bounty. And any missions we may or may not have completed, we can just go here and hopefully pick up the rewards and whatever, which we haven't done. Okay, so there's that. We don't really need an airlock on this planet, but what are you going to do? So this is our little industrial area. This is our little industrial area. So this is storage for fuel or helium. Storage for... what is this stuff? This is stuff that we're actually making. Reactive gauges. Zero wire. More reactive gauges. Adaptive frames. So... all that stuff. We're currently making that from this thing. Basically, it's just you feed it the resources, or actually you connect it to storage boxes that have the resources in it, and just tell it what do you want to make. Like this case, we're building reactive gauges, but we are currently out of copper. Copper. Oh, that's right. We are not. We don't have a copper cup. Yeah, we don't currently really have a copper connection. It's in the process of being worked out. We're trying to daisy chain our colonies together, our outposts. Because the way the outposts work is you can share resources between them, but you're only allowed 3 landing pads. So you can only connect to 3 other outposts directly. However, you can daisy chain. So, for example, so this is our Nasoys, this is where our HQ is. And we currently have outpost over in Voli. Up in Cheyenne, there's 2 of them. Narian, we don't have anything. And then we have Mars over in Seoul. And then we have a couple over in Alpha Centauri. So what we're trying to do right now is... So Alpha Centauri. So we have 2 colonies here. We have Zamka and Gagarin. Gagarin. And these 2, they're in the same system, and we have them so that they're sharing resources with each other. Hey, Xanthian, welcome back. It's going fairly well. So anyway, so like I said, you have a limitation of 3 connections per colony. So one of these guys' connection is to each other. And they also have other platforms to connect them to other places. In this case, not all of us, it's Zamka is actually connected to where we are right now, the Soid. And so the idea here is that the resources over here on Gagarin get transferred over to here, and then they get, because we have a connection also to where we are right now, they also get sent to where we are. So they get from here, go to there, and then they come to us. That's the general idea. You're going to have to move. First outpost is by the key. I'm getting sick of the Red Fleet. Oh, I haven't run into any problems like that so far. So, but anyway, so like I said, what we're producing, and the thing is, Gagarin's got good stuff that we're producing over there. Actually, that's where our farm is, which is a newest base. I think I set that up mostly off stream. So, yeah, we did. I did this off stream because I haven't played this since Saturday. Yeah, Saturday.
What a view! I could stay here forever.
So this is our farm.
Until you left. Then this place is dead to me.
How far am I? I am barely into the story, to tell you the truth. I'm working on that stuff. I don't even know. I honestly don't know how far I'm in. Not far, that's all. I've been goofing around more than anything else. I haven't really been focused on the story stuff. I've been more focused on doing the outpost thing and exploring. I really haven't put that much time in the story. Yeah, I haven't even done the UC factions questline. I'm actually working the Ranger questline stuff. So, anyway, this is our farm. Thanks to Desperator's info, we needed a particular resource. Adhesives. Adhesive is not what you think it is. You need animals in order to... Animals are usually where you get your adhesives from. And this planet has animals that produce adhesive. No, sorry, not animals. Plants. Plants producing adhesives. Sorry. It's plants that are producing adhesives. These are greenhouses. These are greenhouses. We have 2 producing adhesives, and we have 2 producing fiber. We have not found the 3rd plant type that does sealant yet. It's not in this particular area. We have to go to another part of the planet for us. So, but like I said, we have 4 greenhouses, 2 producing adhesive, 2 producing fiber. Why fiber? Well, fiber is a resource we do need, but it's also the food that these little animals eat. Sorry, where'd they go? These guys. Look. These are blocking coral crawler geophages. These guys are good for nutrients. So basically, think cattle. And, this is our little ranch of these things. And they eat fiber. Specifically, fiber is supposed to be like hay or whatever, I guess. And then those guys get turned into nutrients. In the upper right-hand corner there, you can see what their requirements are. They need 2 fiber and 1 water. And I guess... Oh, we could do toxin, too. We don't want to do toxin. We got plenty of toxin everywhere. You are a toy. What? Aren't they cute and adorable? They're not hostile because, again, they belong to us. As if you were a space ranger. Oh. I am a toy. I don't get it. Anyway, so the fiber is feeding those guys along with we have water production back here. Actually, I think I need some more water production if I have the parts for it. We do not. We need aluminum. I didn't pick up any aluminum. And we're missing a membrane anyway. Toy Story? Oh. Random stuff. We need more. We currently only have 2 water collectors. Those spinning things over there. That one and that one right there. So they're producing the water for us. It's stored in here, but it's getting put right in. The plants need the water too. You can see the plants are actually different depending on what they are. Like that's the fiber stuff. That's the adhesive stuff, I think. They look like little cactuses. Ships are loud, huh? That's ours up there. Oh, that's right. I forgot to show off the ship. I made changes to it. It's pretty now. It's a monstrosity now. Anyway, so these are different landing platforms. They go to wherever they need to go. Again, that's our ship up there. We'll look at it in person, so it's more impressive. Get him away. So this is our ship. Can't really see it too well, but I did bad things with it. I did bad things. So, for those of you who may have remembered what this thing was, it was more of a symmetrical build. I got bored earlier today. I was thinking, what am I going to do today? I don't know. And I said, I should play around with the ship some more. And I started messing around with it. I don't like that anymore. I don't like the symmetrical build anymore. I want to go with this. And I don't like the airlock connector, being on top. It restricts kind of the building you can do and all this other fun stuff because you can't build past the airlock stuff, which is that little circular thing there in the center there. That's our airlock for connecting to other ships or space stations. Before, it was on the top of the ship, right along the center line. It was right in the back, basically where the little sphere is now. That's our shield generator. That's basically where it was before, a little bit farther forward. And so, not a big deal, but like I said, you can't build above it or in front of it. So in this case, this one, it could have been, and you can't flip it around, you can't make it a rear one. But when I first did this, I went, let's make I had the cockpit area, which there's on the right-hand side there, and I put it, the cockpit was right in the middle, and we put the docking thing, we made another level even higher, because we didn't care about the build anymore, and we had that come forward. Actually, no, we had the cockpit was just one space over, right in the middle, and then where the docking thing is, it was up one level and over the middle, so it was actually directly over the cockpit, coming out in front of it a little bit, and it looked very goofy, but it was different. And then I got tired of that. I went, let's make it really fun. Let's make it asymmetrical, and see how that screws with people's minds. So now we have the cockpit on the left-hand side. We still have our 4 guns, 2 on the chin, 2 up on the top there. And then, of course, the docking thing is over there on the right. We can't put it back any farther because of, the docking limitation stuff. We could put in a side port, though, if I really wanted to. We could put, I think you can put a side-mounted port, which wouldn't be too bad. And then the engine stuff, we played around with this little, the structure, the framework back here. We're playing around with that just to change around where the slight position changes on the engine and whatever. And it's working pretty well. Oh, and we have a lot of storage now. Those curved spaces on the top, on the left and the right there, that's all our storage now. It's what, 950 or so per? Oh, and I also changed the bay. This is, the landing bay. So we made it this is a slightly bigger version of it. We sent it. the razor leaf tonight so you can get more out of it. I want to move the ramp to a negative space midship so you can keep the low profile and not have to run from the far side of the landing pad every time. You have a lot of storage or all the storage. It's a lot of storage. Anyway, this is where we're on. Now I just have to remember which way goes what. So the sides here, these are just engineering bays, basically. They don't really do anything. But except for this one, it connects us to the bridge. This is our bridge. Get that stuff. Oh, you can look at see how much storage we have. So the frontier, oh, it's not as big as I thought it was. So it only has 6,500 space for the storage stuff, and it's currently about half full. Resources. Let's look at all the resources we have. Oh, beryllium, we need to sell you. Oh. 800 helium is fuel. It's a little excessive. We probably want to get rid of some of that. Positron battery. Oh, that's something we stole, I guess. It says we stole it, but whatever. Some silver still. So, okay. Yeah, we got lots of space. So, yeah, we still have 3,000. We're half full. He hasn't built a flying brick, so lots of, not all. Yes. Must build bigger ship. That's a money issue. It's a money issue at this point. Anyway, so this is the bridge. And this is on the left side of the ship. I have to run all the way back. There's a shower, bathroom, whatever. That's how we get out. There's our little dartboard. Oh, I had to play with this thing. Oh, this is the habitation thing. Oh, this little partition right here is really friggin' annoying. You'll see here in a second what I mean when we get to the other side, I think. Okay, so this is, yeah, this is the center of the ship. Now we're on the right side. Yeah, the right side going that way. So this is another one of our engineering modules. Doesn't really do anything. And that's this is the port, or the airlock, the lock, whatever, the connector. If we were connected to a station, we'd be or another ship, we'd be walking through there. And of course we have a bunch of beds for people to sleep on. Let's see. Oh yeah, go upstairs. So we go upstairs for... Why do we have to go upstairs? I think that we only have like a habitation area up here. Oh no, it's not a habitation area. It was a this was where some of the crew was supposed to be sleeping and hanging out and stuff. But we had to change it because Mr. Vasco here, for some reason, I don't know why he's here, but he is. And he doesn't move. And it's not a big deal here because this is engineering type deal, so there's lots of space. However, this was originally a habitation spot. And remember how I said, remember that partition? Well, when this is a habitation module, that partition is right here. Like it basically extends out to here. And you can't really get past him. Here it's not a problem, but it's a habitation module, you can't get past him. Because there's a partition here, and there's like a table and chair over here. And it's a really pain in the ass to get past him. There's no workshop here. There's no workshops on this ship. Can you even put a workshop on these ships? I don't think you can. But no, we used to have a research lab on the ship, but it's disappeared because of all the changes I've made to it. The research thing has disappeared. Not a big deal because we have one back on our main base, so it's not a big deal. It's a 2x1 module. Both your ships have one. Has all the benches. Oh, I did not know that was a thing. I didn't even notice it. I didn't see anything like that. Damn it. Anyway, so again, so ship been changed. It's no longer a symmetrical beast of bricks and stuff like this. It's actually very asymmetrical now. Very different, I think. Again, there's our docking port for going with ships and stations. The research station is a science module, so then just cycle through the parts. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's not a huge deal. But anyway, so we're on Gagarin. This is our farm, hence why I'm farmer. Called a workshop. Yeah, I don't remember seeing it. We'll have to go back and check it out. So, oh yeah, and there's not a lot of... Well, there's some not-so-friendly creatures on this planet. Some of them fly. Some of them fly. And as a result, we have turrets around here somewhere. Turrets, where are you? There's one. So we have ballistic turrets. This is to protect us from the evil, bad animals that show up every now and then. I guess we have 4 of them throughout the base. And when the bad guys show up, they start shooting them out of the sky, and we get free resources that way. It's fun. Oh, speaking of being here, we need to find our adhesives. It's going to be at one of these landing ports here. Right, each ship manufacturer makes different pieces and parts. Some are better than others. That kind of fun stuff. Copper. Well, there's copper. This is supposed to be going. That was incoming or outgoing. This is incoming. So copper is there. And this is connected to Zamka. So this is the other station. So it's sending the copper from Zamka over to here to Gagarin. That's not, shouldn't be. No, it's not. It is coming over here though. Yeah, most of the differences are just cosmetic. They kind of make a joke of it too when you over on Mars and stuff. When you're talking to one of the manufacturers there, they kind of make a joke. Copper's there. It's coming here. This is not this platform we want. Deimos sounds about right. Okay, so this is so this is the one sending outgoing resources, adhesives and fibers over to Zamka. You doing that? No, that's not happening here from this platform. We're gonna take all this stuff.
Your bag seems full. Is this another training regimen of yours?
Catcare, welcome back. And you're asking me if I'm winning, right? Of course I'm not winning. Why do you ask such silly questions? Anyway, we picked up our stuff. I'm not going to spend too much time on the outpost today. They're still not working quite right. They're somewhat working, but just not totally working. Let's talk like a pirate day. Was that close enough? So this is the middle. So, and this will get us to the bridge, which goes... No, not... Sorry. I'm learning... I'm learning my ship still. Because I made changes to it. There's our bridge. Hey, Nando, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Resources, so an adhesive and the fiber. Oh, I was supposed to grab that fuel too, wasn't I? No, the fuel's already on the ship, so we're good to go there. Okay, so your birthday. Certified pirate shark here. It's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Catker. Okay, let's go back to our little headquarters and make an adjustment to the ship or so. One or two, we'll see. Actually, I don't... You know what? I don't think I'm going to have the money to do that. Where's the closest place to sell stuff? Alpha Centauri, right? Jemison. Yeah, we can sell resources here. So... You sell resources and stuff. Modders and workshops and apps are fairly cheap. Yeah, except when you have no money. Cheap doesn't really matter. I literally spent all my money making adjustments to the ship earlier. So there's that. We're not selling our adhesives. We don't need those. Maybe we don't need that many of them, but we need them. There's the beryllium we want to sell. We'll sell 160. It's not a lot of money there. Oh, miscellaneous stuff I can sell. Like a blender base. How did I get all these blender base? Where did I get all these things from? Wow, I've been picking up a lot of junk, haven't I? I don't even remember picking up a lot of this stuff. Fire extinguishers, don't need those. Seriously, where did I get all this junk? I'm gonna be rich at this rate. A levitating planet, or levitating desk planet. I'm gonna keep that one, or one of them. Liquor jug. Ooh. Shipper base decorations? These are, yes. Now there's our markers. Different types of markers. Meal tray 3 stack. No actual food in there. Medical injectors worthless. No pads. Wow. I honestly don't remember picking up a lot of this stuff. Keep one. Old Earth baseball. I hate baseball. Boringest sport pretty much ever. Next to golf. Open container. Origami sculpture. Is that really an origami sculpture? Sculpture? Doesn't look like it. Paper airplane. Somehow we got 3 of those. And awesome pens. Plants. That's all but one. Plates, we don't need those. Pots. Pot lid. The right slipper, do we have any left ones? Robotics part. I thought that was actually going to be useful for something. Useful for something. Sand garden tool. Sand sculpture. Yeah, let's keep one of those for fun. Sealed container, don't know what that's for. Multiple sealed containers. So many sealed containers. Plant, keep that one. Oh, they're different. Simple game map. I don't think so. That one. Tape maker. And of course the tissues. And toilet paper. And utensil trays. And utility knives. We're sneaking onto airplanes. Vacuum tape, which is unfortunately has no purpose, which kind of shocking. Kind of sad actually about that one. And wire spool again. No use for that either. Oh, we can keep one of those. We'll keep one of those too. And one of those too. Alien egg. I don't know where I got that from. It's nothing. It's just decoration too. Anyway, make some money. Up to $5 grand. Resources. We sell everything here? I don't think so. Did I? The helium. We do not need 800 helium. You'll get less than the item is worth. Because he doesn't have enough money.
Trade authorities always buy. Kiosk right here for you.
What does he actually have here? Everything I just sold him. Anyways, everything I just sold him. Can we hash alien egg? Sadly, I don't think so. Hey, Ring, welcome back.
Need some work done?
Happy Tuesday.
Hey, what can I do for you?
I like to modify my
Sure,
ship.
How about it?
Because Gimpy forgot a part. That was kind of important. Habitation stuff. Oh, actually, no, this wasn't habitation. This is the engineering bay. It's an interesting ship design. I know. I just made it up this morning. I'm just goofing around. I was like, let's do this, let's do that. See if this works, see if that works. And this is kind of what we ended up with. I need a workshop thing to plug on somewhere. It's supposed to be a bay, right? No, not a bay. It's a habitat. A workshop, though? Is it called a workshop? Yeah. Can't find half the parts you want in some docks, I know. Oh, it's a 2x1. Oh, there's a captain's quarters and everything? Wow. I didn't even look through this stuff. Control station, infirmary, living quarters, science lab, workshop. So it's workshop I'm looking for? That has everything? Can't go there because there's a gun there. We put it up here, though. You could make your ship out of several 2x1s rather than 3x1s. They have... I know they do. The 3x1s for fitting the general design better. An random engineering bay of the same size? I don't have any engineering bays of 2x1, so they have to be a 3x1? Because that one's not changing. Oops. The 3x1s, there's no... Well, the Novas don't work, at least. Oh, no, these are... The Deimos are doing it, but the Novas weren't. Ah, whatever. There is not a workshop for 3x1s. Yeah, we can pop this one out. Go.
You need to get up and step away from the computer. That was really bad.
It wasn't that bad. With that one. And now we need a 1x1 to go in there. Which could be pretty much anything, right? Door. Could you just equip all the 3x1 options to see if there's a full array of benches? I'm not doing that, Ring. I'm not doing that. Can you upgrade the fuel? What, the jump range? Yes. I think I have the best jump engine available to me. Yes, do it yourself. I don't want to just look for benches. Actually, doesn't show up. As far as I know, I don't think there's any 3x1s that are just straight benches. I was actually playing around with the 3x1 habitation ones before, and they're different. They're not just the straight same stuff in each little section. Each 1x1 area is a different thing. Like, it's part bed. There's like a cooking area with a table, that kind of stuff. There's a dartboard in one of them. There's no straight benches, at least that I've seen. So they may exist. I just haven't seen them. Crap, what did I just do?
Ball o' Fire is going to want his money back if you keep this up.
Oh yes, we're plugging in there. So this is a workshop. Storeroom or companionway? Larger than a 2x1. Okay. I don't even know what this one was. This is just a companionway. That'll work. Oh, and Ring, these are the storage things. The galleons. Cargo holds. 950 each. You got 6 of them. Could have more. We could put another one down here, actually, if we really wanted to. Could put one right there. But it may affect our ability to lift off and that kind of fun stuff. Let's see. Because, you know, we need more cargo space. We don't have enough. Want all of those. And, oh, wait a minute, I don't have the money to do this. Oops. Forgot, I do not have the money to do this. Thank you. Good. Okay, we want to color everything right, so select all. J for color, and got that back. There. Everything's nice and painted the same color. Colors. Roughly. You know, I'm just testing. You should have a workshop and a research bay, as well as computer core and one more infirmary, I think. You double click. Just double click. Okay, so our new ship. Well, not new ship, but slightly modified. Okay, so here. Cockpit. Our little workstation stuff is supposed to be back here. This is what we just built. This is the workstations. So, weapon workbench, industrial. Oh, this isn't everything. That's not everything. The game is single player. Yes, Snuffkin, it is single player only. Yeah, this is not everything. This is just industrial weapon and spacesuit. So we need another one of these on the other side. Unless we wanted to extend the ship. But I don't really have the money to do that. Just to be clear, I really don't have the money to do that stuff right now. Because I just broke the guy. Where's this? Okay, that's the docking hatch. App gives both the research bench and pharma. Okay. Has microtransactions? No, it does not. No microtransactions. What you pay is the game. You pay for the game and you get the game. Nothing, no microtransactions. Being able to modify your weapons and suits over research. Well, the thing is you need the research in order to do the upgrades. Some of the upgrades, though. So we could actually put the other stuff up here. Keep this. Yeah, we can actually put this stuff up here. That's the second level. The top level, sorry. Top level. Also need skills to get research assignments and prefer modifying your weapons. No, I get it. No, I know there's limitations to what you can do, because I've run into them. So.
Good day, Captain.
More DACA? Just give grenades to your companion. You don't really need that much DACA.
For heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
I'll find stuff and research. You need more mates. Need more money. Mats, yeah, mats.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so. Good. Because this is a 3x1 up here. Just an engineering base. So we can actually get rid of this one. Let's take another one of these. Not that one, though. So we probably want the... Was it infirmary or the science lab? It's that piece in the back that your shield generator is sitting on. Oh, that would be... the Nova Bracer. I'm using 2 of them. Why I'm using Nova Braces? Because they're great. They're cheap, and you can... They've got 6 connectors on them. They got a front, a back, left, right, top, and bottom. So they're really cheap and really easy to use. Remove the bracer and slot in a hub there. I could. So you have two 2x1s at the top. Yeah, but what would be the other one? Because we have this one already here. That's a science lab. How many more are there? Control station, infirmary. What's living quarters, science lab? Both an infirmary and a research lab. Yeah, what we can do with the captain's quarters? Not cooperating. Once has some pharmaceuticals and research, then you can slot in a captain's quarters up there. Science lab does have the pharmaceuticals and research. That's what I'm looking for, so that's good. So instead of doing an what would an infirmary be good for in this game? It doesn't seem like you really need an infirmary. You're displaying your stuff, so you like just as low stats, right? Oh, this doesn't even have crew station stuff. I am missing a part. My grav drive disappeared.
Why do you hate me so much?
There. Now, unfortunately, I can't afford this because I don't know where my grav drive disappeared to. I'm not sure why it disappeared. It affects what I can do. Or help keys. Cat.
Hello,
Computer
Gilby.
says no
It is
current
time
purpose
to
either.
take
I
a
can
break.
tell. Okay.
Go get some more water while you are up. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Okay, let's try Avatar real quick. This one. Oh, it's not the 3x1, we went the 2x1. Duh. Captain's quarters. Just because we can. We're covered by 100 load, but so far away from your ship. Need a few minutes before you can test anything. You know you have a person to carry your stuff too, right, Ring? You know you can give your stuff to your companion, and they'll carry stuff for you, so you don't have to. She's full? Well, tell her to run faster. Okay. I think we're set. We still have our jump drive. Mass is up a little bit higher, but that's fine. Okay, so we will take a look at this thing when I get back from break and see what kind of damage it looks like in the front and inside of it. How's that for fugly? I still haven't flown this thing in combat either. That should be interesting. But anyway, I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. Check on... I would say check on Mrs. Gimpy the dogs, but they're not back from after their morning walk yet. So, I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.